Today, we have the production of ideas and technologies at the heart of the civilization development. For NPO Saturn 30, 50, and even 100 years ago, the key factor in production was the creation of new technologies and their continuous improvement.
This is exactly this process, which is called engineering in the 21st century, that we continue developing today through the production of aircraft engines. This is the retention shroud. It is one of the many components of a classical aircraft gas turbine engine. It helps reduce the weight of the fan frame, at the same time ensuring its retention and protection. The entire production process associated with this part as a result of engineering. We invite our customer to go down into the production process and to see what are the opportunities for engineering projects are available at NPO Saturn today.
Engineering is an intellectual service. Any customer order is a project which has its appropriate goal, time frame, and budget. At Saturn, a customer can track down the entire process of an engineering project implementation. From the elaboration of a design idea, preparation of the blueprint, creation of a 3D model, to the production of the first product prototype. Moreover, we do not consider the project to be finished and offer the customer our support throughout the product's life cycle. There are dozens of elements of success of any engineering project implemented by NPO Saturn. First of all, it is vast experience. A second element is the mastering of the entire scope of requirements posed by the variety of modern machinery. Thirdly, it is the tremendous potential of the high-tech aircraft engine production. Therefore, while expressing its needs, a customer will automatically participate in the development of an aircraft engine, making it possible to benefit from the achievements and the realization of its project within our production.
Once the design concept is realized in the blueprints and the virtual model, once the production process is elaborated and the necessary production tooling is designed and fabricated, comes the most important moment for any engineering. Its implementation. The main test center for introducing customer-proposed design solutions in the frame of engineering projects is the NPO Saturn shop number 32. This is a workshop specialized in machining of structural parts and rotating parts for a gas turbine engine. It is here that our retention shroud undergoes most of its machining operations, gradually acquiring its designed outlook.
Tooling guarantees success to any manufacturing process. The concentration of the competencies in the field of computer-aided design of complex tools for all kinds of edge-cutting machining, electrophysical machining, tools for welding, brazing, heat setting, and assembly, different types of tools coupled with a customer-oriented approach and the application of program and project resource management techniques allow us to realize truly unique engineering tasks. Our engineering potential allows us, in the shortest term, to come up with progressive manufacturing processes and allows to reveal most of the potential obstacles to implement a newly designed manufacturing process. We have mastered and are now using both the theory and practice of all types of machining processes. We have all the necessary means in place needed for the preparation, verification, and visualization of the control programs, and also an extensive tooling database, an archive of the results of multiple technological experiments. it is a well-known fact that the implementation of engineering projects within your production usually requires heavy investments from the customer. In order to limit the time and reduce the cost of industrialization, NPO Saturn offers its customers to use its available production capacity.
The key role in the implementation of engineering projects is given to workshop number 34. Here we perform electrodischarge machining and deep grinding of turbine components. The technology utilized by these processes requires high engineering qualification. The unique thing about Saturn is it has not only preserved and developing its cutting-edge technical potential, but it keeps on the very high level the technical training of its personnel. Having all these advantages in the production of the new generation aircraft engines, Saturn is in a position today to make all its technologies and achievements available to you, our potential customer.
We know that back in the day, the technologies were focused on mass production. However, the modern market trend features a functional approach to machining and the need in unified tooling. That is why NPO Saturn has created a number of tooling subsidiaries specialized in production engineering. The NIR company, which stands for New Tooling Solutions, has all the competencies for engineering in developing monolith hard alloy tools and has already been able to apply this experience at Saturn. SATIS, or Saturn Tooling Plant, is a multi-profile tooling production company. Today, it is in charge of production engineering for serial production of aircraft engines at Saturn. To facilitate the implementation of engineering projects conjointly with Saturn, we have a SATIS-based design bureau. Over the past 2 years, Saturn Tooling Plant participated in the number of engineering projects. Our engineers successfully designed and fabricated the tooling for gripping thin-walled aerospace application parts. On the order of one of the region's large machine-building companies, we have designed a contrivance for machining a cylinder bank. The engineering projects represent a prospective direction for the development of collaboration. The experience acquired by a subsidiary of NPO Saturn, New Tooling Solutions, is living proof of that. Working together with SATIS, we ensure the entire life cycle, spanning the design, fabrication, service support, and disposal of hard alloy machining tools required for the NPO Saturn production processes. In the frame of partner relations and being part of a competence center for production engineering, we collaborate with the tooling plant of PERM Motors. The engineers of NPO Saturn are convinced that nowadays not a single cutting-edge product can be engineered without customer feedback. That's why its technological and intellectual potential is constantly growing. The company itself needs engineering as a combination of practical applications and resolution of specific tasks posed by a specific production process.
Here's a curious fact. Engineering, both in Russia and abroad, has always been closely linked to the development of military engineering. And aircraft engine production belongs more than other industries to this special, or better yet, elite sphere.
But time is changing, and today most of the breakthrough, innovative solutions are concentrated in the civil applications of the high-tech production. Besides, they are becoming more and more available for ensuring the transfer of technologies between the industries.
The tooling design system formed at Saturn over the decades and until recently inaccessible to any other Russian or foreign industry has now become open for external interaction. And what's most important, it's in high demand